This is Ntobeko Mnguni, aka Dobbs and the Neighbor. Welcome to the Multiple Streams podcast. And today I'm not alone, guys. I'm not alone. You can see that I'm with the two beautiful ladies here. So first, I would like to introduce. In fact, she's actually on a probation. This is probation. So I have a new beautiful guest, guys. I'm still going to introduce her, but I also have a new co-host for the podcast. So first, I'd like to introduce her. She's the MC. She's a radio personality. She's also just explain to the people. Yeah, she's the new brand new co-host. Nobuhle, guys.
Yay! Hi guys, it's Nobuhle here, Dladla. I also go by the name of Dladla, and that's the brand that I use, the brand name that I use actually. So yeah, I'm an MC, voiceover artist, also a presenter, a radio presenter to be specific, and and now I'm here.
Thank you so much.
New home.
Welcome to the Multiple Stream podcast. You're welcome here with family. So we're also coming through here, and we have our beautiful guest here. You guys might have recognized her, on TV. She has been, she's in the acting industry. She's an actress. So you may have seen her on Imbewu.
Oh,
you
yes.
may have seen her on uZalo.
And Sibongile the Dlaminis.
So all your telenovelas, if you know your game, you should know her.
Yeah.
So she's also a model. She's an entrepreneur. So maybe you should explain to the people out there.
Well, you've said it all, so angazi things what
Right.
Basically wrapped it up.
Yeah, you nje. We fake konke injalo.
So I'd like to find out first, where do you come from? Because I'm sure some people don't even know where you come from. When did you start your journey through, with acting and yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Yo, abantu abaningi bazongibanga. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay. So originally ngwaselamont.
Lamontville, stand up.
Yes, hello. Babes Odumo go.
Lamontville, stand up. Lamontville, stand up. Umlazi, stand up. Kwamashu, Ntuzuma.
Yes.
Khayelitsha, Cape Town. Kupule to Cape Town. Gauteng, Pretoria, wherever you are. So thank you so much for being interested and tuning in. If you're in Eastern Cape, if you are in Bloemfontein, Limpopo, this time I did not forget you. Shout out to Limpopo. so if you're watching this, you could have been watching anything else in the world, so you're here with us.
Yeah.
So and also since you have been, you've been in the filming industry for years, right? So how was your experience as a young black woman?
Yo.
What are the challenges that you face, in the acting industry?
I mean, the acting industry is not an easy industry. There are a lot of challenges. I mean, we roll, also we auditionella. They don't just invite everyone unless if it's an open call audition. Yeah, an open call audition is where a production house or a production company posts on Facebook or any social media platform. It's okay. Ngicela wonke umuntu from the age of to the age of as audition.
Sure.
And then you have a closed audition where there's a brief sent to your agent. Must you invite to but nakhona kuyaphuma brief. Sometimes you qualify, sometimes I feel with all the roles that not most of them, but some of them, I'm 30-something years of age.
30-something. How old are you? You look very young.
Yes,
She looks very young.
a woman never reveals her age. Kodwa, what he said is really important because njalo mengiya casting, I really look younger than the age on the brief.
Yeah.
It counts against me. If I have to audition for somebody my age who is 30-something, we're sending to
So basically,
you know.
I was
Oh, sister Soze. I can always get these, yeah. Ngiyangithola lama role lawo ukuthi okay mhlambe ngila ko bani 19, you know, I qualify within the
Does that matter
20s.
though? Like how you look like your physique,
Yeah, it does.
your structure,
Yeah.
your skin tone, your
True.
Does it matter?
Yes, it does. It does. It really
auditioning?
does. Because you can't fool the audience, guys. I mean, the audience is very intelligent. Because I remember I auditioned for this role to be one of the wives is him. Got to give the brief. Gazama, to look matured and more, you know, old for my age or just fit the character.
Yeah.
You know, so that I can look, you know, in my late 30s, but I was overstretching it. You know, I was overstretching it. I was like, okay, no, as in, I didn't get the role, and I understood because I looked really young. So imagine, the audience, how we get that she's young, but not that young.
Yeah.
You know, so that's. You know, I bless God for the good genes, and I thank God for the good genes. But, you know, you know, and sometimes you get typecasted because even though they can use the makeup and make you look a bit old, but to a certain extent, you.
But your face, girl, no. I don't think you'd ever was umdala than what you are right
Yeah,
now.
but I think it's same thing with the Tusombed. You know, with the characters that she gets, she never gets a character they always accommodate her and her build and all of that because she looks really young for her age. But characters, and that's really sad.
Very. Now, in all the roles, which one would you say you know, where you felt like I belong?
Yeah.
And I feel comfortable in doing the role and just the whole works.
Oh, that's a tricky question. You know, with all the characters that I've played, I really enjoyed all of them.
Yeah.
I remember my first gig was in 2016. Aibo, 2016. Aibo, 2016. Na kumbalo thetha abaningi. Engathi le gin le ngokuyihogela isikenza.
Yeah. I mean, Durban gin.
You know, I get
like you see, just some disappear.
Yeah, I think Durban gin, it's very strong, but you know, I think it's good for umuntu ofuna ukushesha afike kuleyo ndawo. Anyways, it's a very tricky question because 2016 I got my first gig. And I thank God for the opportunity. DMP, Durban Motion Pictures, Baba Seven Mama Seven gave me an opportunity.
Shout out.
I got a co-lead role. I was working with Mam Slindile Notangalo, Mam Rupi, Good Generations. And Abdul Kauz. He was my boyfriend, my on-screen boyfriend, soon to be husband.
Thank you for correcting that.
Exactly.
No, he's married. How can I? No, babe. Yes, on screen. How
please, in vertical
you know,
I was changing my positions like that.
I should know. No. Yeah, he's married, happily married.
Okay,
and he's a chilled guy. I know he's a chilled guy. And so he was my on-screen boyfriend, soon to be fiance. I mean, soon to be husband. And that was on screen.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you for actually.
She must always highlight.
Yeah, on screen.
You have to.
I
Like,
forget.
Allegedly, you know.
Yes, yeah, but
Exactly.
So I got the role and I really enjoyed that. It was my first acting gig. I was so nervous because when we're reading the scripts, we are not told to go to Oban for Tabanya Bazobeko.
Oh, okay.
So you find out on the day 6 or like the day before, so your shooter, so Telemanda Scottberg. And they gave me an opportunity. I was nervous, straight out of university. Got that role. Then the following year, bapinde futhi bangizama ngenye role. No, but I auditioned. It wasn't like a nepotism type of thing.
Oh, yeah.
Baboni talente lami, and they believed in it. So I told you role. The second one was Oam Nam, which I played a lead role. So shout out. Co-lead, and yeah, it was great stuff. I really enjoyed it. The work environment was perfect. I mean, Oam Nam was really funny to a point to go to him. Wakufanele ngiye kwenye scene ngiyongena siyaqeda la behind the scenes siyahleka. And then sengiyangena ngaphathi kufanele ngibe serious manje. And I struggle to be very serious because I'm a person who loves laughing. Mega wangihlekisa. Yo. Okay, but because of my profession, kufanele ngibe professionally and get into character the minute I get on set. So my first gig that I really love, and I truly owe it to that one role, which was Attention. It took me through a very emotional journey. I'm going back to the question. I think Gibe excited Gakolu but Umemolo was one that really Umemolo. It played on 161 Gumzansi Magic. It was a really nice character that I played, and I had to portray a girl who was raped by her stepfather. But her stepfather is being protected by Uma because we are so on Likaya. So no, this is what happened. But manje fanele ngenze lo Umemulo. So Umemulo, I have to go under ukuhlolwa intombini na yonke leyo into leyo. And my mom had to bribe this lady. Oh, you know, it was just so much going on. I had to cry. And eventually when the family found out, hi bosses, I was like, you know, angithi kwakunale myth leyo ukuthi mekumhlwehlwe hayi sekubethile. Yayizwa leyo. So wa kumhlwehlwe. Phambi kwabantu. Busy ngiyasina lapha ugele uyasina, and then mawumhlwehlwe. And mawuwa kwathiwa ayibongeke asike siye ku round. Kwenzakalani nje ukhuluma iqiniso ngabe yini hayi manje no nayo Thenjiwe wafana nazinye izingane waqhuzuka yabo zonke lezi zinto. And then I cried. I had to be really like the emotions were so intense. I was like, no, Uma is not telling you guys the truth. You know, I was raped. Ubani wakudlongula malume is like lesagile seready ukuthi ayophohlwa ikhanda lomuntu, only to find ukuthi it was my stepdad.
Jeez.
You know.
So now, but like acting of it is very complicated. You have to be a certain person, you know, to be in that position, in that, you know, emotional position where you are, you know, acting that part. Because my I have to really be channeled to be that, you know, to be
you have to relate.
Sad. So how do you guys do it though? Do you guys channel yourselves? Okay, now I have to think of the most saddest experience I've ever had. That is gonna make me cry. Because I'm not gonna just cry. So you're gonna tell me, okay, cry now. No, I'm not gonna cry. So, like, what does it take for you to channel yourself in that you know, position?
You know, with the emotions, it's very tricky. I would really say it's very tricky because kwesinye isikhathi uthola ukuthi camera nansi la esikubhekile and fanele ukhala. Hayi izithi inyembezi
sinamandla. But obviously you go through the script first. You know the script.
Yeah, you get the script the day before. It depends on the production that you're working on. You get the script before.
The day before?
Yeah, for your telenovelas, your series, you get the script the day before, and then you have to study it and then go and do your scenes. So with the movie, Umemulo, ngasasithola long before. You know, by the time I read through, sengiyawazi wonke ama-lines ami, but kuleyo kukhala, the first time, kwathiwa manje fana ama-emotions kusho usisi we-cont. We continue it. Kuba khona umuntu o-check-ayo ukuthi okay, this is where the scene ended. Athi gqokeni ushameni, yabo i-cont. And then Nkosi ngizoziphanta up lezi zinyembezi ngiyadlala. I was like, okay, sure, no, I'll do it. I think just when you overthink it, akwenzeki.
Yeah.
You just need to be in that moment. Hey guys, you know when you are with abantu aba top and know what they do and craft yabo, they respect it. Yabo mamsli guys, that woman will show you flames on screen. Magic to action, you know. And then I just think energy shifts. You know, lento loguti energy and the ambience and nan. So you can just feel it. And when you prepare yourself, because if you overthink it, you just need to live in the moment and as an actor, be that person. You know, guti. Oh, and now she's in this predicament, you know. Whereas, you know, Ushamen is different from Utenji. So the minute I step on stage or on set, I forget to go to Ushamen.
Right.
Because that's just my uniform ukuthi yazi sengisemsebenzini manje njengonesi owaziyo noma udokotela mase sengaphakathi kwi-operation room uyazi ukuthi fanele athathe iscalpel uyazi ukuthi imuphi iskere yikuphi okudingekayo. So you need to have also those ama-techniques or I'd say ama-techniques or just know ukuthi yini efanele ngiyenze sengifikile emsebenzini angizile ukuzodlala angizile ukuthi ngizoqala phansi because time is money. And you can't be like, angwazi ukukhala.
So manga khalegi, what do they do?
Oh no, kuyaba khona ma'am.
Akhalegi.
Yes, akhona ma'am.
Khona abanye abakhalayo manje I want to know this one is not crying, this one.
Literal tears.
Like, when you cry, you have to have tears. Like you have to have tears. You have to, you know, show the tears.
Akhona ama teardrops. Bayakufaka wona mekwenziwa sheme. But the tricky part with that, angithi ama emotions awukwazi ukwathenga. So kuzobonakala njengoba usho ukuthi ukuyipick up lo hayi ngeke. You know, ashijona. So I think fanele na wa channel ama emotions akho to that emotional state. Yize noma usulekeleliwe ngawa ama tear what. I
can imagine.
But ikhona ukuthola ukuthi akudingi ukuthi akhale kodwa la ebusweni, you know, ngiye ngibuke iLaw and Order ukuthi angimazi igama lakhe well ngiyalazi but it's very tricky. Angazi, it's a foreign name. Olivia Benson on Law and Order Special Victims Unit. Her acting is on another level. Lama untos mami akakhali but la uyakutshengisa ukuthi no, she's going through the most. You know. And ngisho I pull yes, and then mase kuba khona ikhokhe njengo Thusombhedu or Mamsli or you know, just to name a few. Abavesana nje mekuthiwa an actions yakhala and bakunikeza the real thing.
Pressure ikona when it comes to a mature actor or an actress. Tumklambe you're on set with when Tumklambe you probably like a still
newbie, fresh,
still you know a rookie or something like that. Is there pressure when it comes to
Not really. Yabona le generation your Mamsli or Mamleleti, because I've worked with Mamleleti as well. Those people are super cool guys. You don't understand. Labana bantu, they can make you feel comfortable on set. Okay. You know, no, they make you feel really comfortable. And uzizwa na umuntu obalekile. I remember Imbewu ngangudokotela. Awe ma guys, niyazi nani amagama.
You play a good role there.
Niyawazi ama-terms kodwa ama-doctors. Nala manje lelo gama yasithiwa ngiyalisho. Ngisangenza iphutha.
How many times do you practice?
No grafe ton. Hey! Ngathi kodwa bangenzani. Ngayipractice kahle ekhaya. Hayi ngithi hayi okay, you know I got this. I mase ngifika on set to action. Ngisho kahle. Then when it came to that name, I go flip. I told Mamleleti, no, it's fine. It's okay. Relax. You know, you're in good hands. Wena nje. I graffiti ban rem. Yo! I did it. Okay, I made a mistake first time. Ngiyakutshela.
I'm
telling you. Dumopoti and Bati ke. I knew the name, I knew the word, but you know when the camera is in front of you and you feel that you are in some kind of pressure because go khona umam leleti no nobani uThoko is good, is nice. Umam Thembi, she's married now, Jones. Yes. So I was nervous. I was like, oh my gosh.
All these big people are
you know,
you.
exactly.
You don't want to make a mistake, obviously.
You don't. You just don't want to be. You don't want to seem like an incompetent person, yabo. But I knew my lines. It was just that word that let me down. She's like, no, calm down, kollega. You know, it's okay. Oh, nangempela, gausho. Oh, what's okay? And then the scene was done.
Was there ever a time where you had your lines and I guess it's in the telenovelas where you were given a script in uZalo and then you came on set and you were like blank? Wow,
like you fumbled it.
Was there ever a time because I can imagine if pressure from Mutoli scripts is all perfect, you know.
But you're an actor, you need to. That's why actors are actors. You need to learn your lines. You need to know your lines. You need to.
Do you sometimes improvise though?
Of course, each script is just a guideline, you know. But the important words within the context or within the conversation. But just to get the feel and be comfortable, yabo. But yes, funny enough, it did happen to me.
Yeah.
Sibongile. Angisazi okwenze njani, ngasithola ngayizolo script, ngasifunda ngisazi song. Sesi on set, I'm like, hey, wabala exam, yeah. Kwenzakaleni, hayibo, bafethu, what's going on?
How did they take it? Because
no, it was a 2-second thing. I'm like, oh yeah, fanele ngenze good. And then, because before anything and shooting and whatnot, AD uyandanisa my lines. Assistant director, I check out, okay, no niyawazi yabona zonke lezinto, and just to get the feel of the scene before director thatha flow.
Yeah.
So yeah, rehearse kahle ama lines yabo nje ngiyakhumbula. Hayibo sesiyafika manje director uyachaza kithwa nje ama lines ami ngizoqala ngithini, you know. But then I snapped out of it.
You didn't panic.
No, I didn't panic. I was like, hayibo, what's going on inside of my head? But nobody saw what hayibo, you know, and then the show went on.
I just want us to go back kancanyana. Now we are speaking to Ushameni Nkalaku industry. Now let's get to know you before industry. Before industry, no man apparently why. When you're at home, Ushameni Unjani, who is Shameni? Let's get to know you Lady side.
From just like the normal Charmaine or from the childhood or whatever?
You can take us back.
I just feel like I'm talking too much.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
It's about you, honey. It's not about you. You can just take us back.
Let me have another can.
Another double gin.
Yeah.
Double gin.
Yeah, you can just take us back.
So this is like the lemon flavor.
Yeah,
you know,
that's
it's
the
very
lemon
nice.
flavor.
It's very
That's
mature.
the one I'm actually having.
Yeah, and also they do also have like the cherry flavor as well. It's very nice. So,
it's very nice.
Yeah, you can go ahead. You can go ahead, Sissy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I noticed also to put the strawberry, so manje, so
Yeah,
sis.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, he's at home.
He's comfortable. So you know, basically, can you please just take us back? You don't have to go all the way back.
Yeah.
Just summarize and then this was challenging, I mean, out of actor and everything else.
Yeah.
And also maybe you can touch in on what other projects you also do besides acting.
Okay, so Charmaine is a girl, a very shy girl. Ngakhulele Lamonti. Yes, well, phela ke. Ngwase Lamont, njengoba ngithi abaningi bazongibanga because ngwase Lamont ngakhulele eNanda. I was born eNanda.
Westy. What's a Westy one? Yeah, Westy one.
Yeah, ngakhulele eNanda. So mengikhulele eNanda with my mom, dad, and granddad, with my grandmom. My grandmother passed away between my mom and my dad. Had to move to Lamontville. Sahlala nogogo from my maternal side. And ngakula, went to primary, went to high school. And then I discovered, okay, my passion is within the acting industry, entertaining people and being in front of a band. Even though I was really nervous, but I really enjoyed performing. And then studied drama and production studies at the Durban University of Technology. Shout out to Debbie, Prof. Debbie. Oh, she was one of the best, but she's retired now. And then my mom is a single parent, was raised by a single parent with my sister. Charmaine is I play many roles in my life. A role of being a daughter, a mom, an aunt, ngumamncane. Oh, ngiyathetha. Wait, guys.
Imagine you're shy.
You know, I'm best friends with my kids, my sister's kids, because my daughter's only turning 4 this year. But we have a good relationship. It's just that because you know how kids are, and they're teenagers.
When you're on sets now at home, you're at sets.
Yeah, you must be on sets. That's exactly an action. You know, and then they be like, "Hi, Boma,
kids can do that to you. Listen, kids can do that to you.
And they're teenagers.
Immediately.
Yep.
Like sometimes I also question myself. I'm like, that's not me. Why
hi sis. No, I'm good.
In a position.
I have a question. So when would you say to your child would become an actress, or if your daughter tells you, would say, Mom, I wanna become an actor or an actress, what would you say? Because I mean, guys, to be quite honest, the film industry is hectic. It's hectic.
It's brutal.
It's brutal. You know, get struggling. So I think we also need to dive into even the struggles, because we've seen it, like, you know, coming through the internet and looking at legends, you know, passing away, you know, without any income or without any, you know, savings or any investments, you know. So let's typically say anytime they pass away broke, you know, we have to, you know, as the public, you know, putting in
chip in
and donations. It's a struggle. So because it's a small industry, and it's also a, you know, a very territorial industry at the same time. So especially, I'm sure for women, I think it's more, you know, tougher for women. You know, because I've heard stories where, you know, some people will say that gas or ass, you know, you know what I mean? Like that type of option, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Definitely, I do.
So these things happen. We would see, I don't know, is it the director or producer, the guys that actually control or who's ever gatekeeping the role, you know, for you to actually be in that, you know, part of the movie or series, whatever, where they say, okay, listen here, we can cut a deal, you can, you know, I see the potential in you, we see you, we know your guys, how you get down, you know what I mean? So it does happen. So Woodsy, do you want me to tap in, or do you want to, so do you mind if you just dive?
Okay.
Have you ever experienced something like that? Woodsy, a guy has probably approached you, Woodsy, look, Charmaine, you look beautiful, you're really good in terms of acting. So I would think that, you know, maybe we should go to bed somehow. You know, these things happen. So
it does.
It's something that you want to share. Because I have daughters, so I wouldn't, to be quite honest, knowing the film industry, I wouldn't say.
You wouldn't advise.
I wouldn't advise.
Charmaine, would you?
Funny enough, you asked me that question. Jang, teenagers, and I can tell that, you know, they are going towards acting and entertainment, okay, my daughter she loves the music, and then lo munye umfana uyambona ukuthi we actor. He's an artist. He performs. He will perform for everyone endlini, and you know. But I wouldn't advise. Okay, no, wait. I love the industry, guys.
Yeah.
If you are a performer and if you are an actress or an actor or a singer, you know, I believe that even though yes, some obstacles are akhona, and trust me, akhona. I'm telling you, it is.
No,
yeah, the industry can be really dry.
Because guys, along those lines, we've seen the donations, we've seen.
It's very sad.
We've seen because that's the perception. I don't know in terms of actors. I don't know that. Yeah, I don't think you're sure. So I think when I see people on the TV, my perception is because if I see you in SAPC once, SAPC two, SAPC,
yes,
so many SAPCs chief.
Yeah, true. And then now you have nothing.
Man,
yeah.
You know, so
no, imali khona in the industry.
Yeah.
Kodwa, there's always a catch. Well, not a catch, but sitekswa 25%. Instead of 15%,
right.
sitekswa 25. Kulo 25 usuthathiwe uSARS emese kuba iagent yakho ezothatha percent yayo, whether it's 10%, 15%, depending on the agreement that you have. Iyona into esilimazayo leyo isikhathi esiningi, and it pains my heart when the public can easily say, oh no, actors or these famous people misuse the money. Well, guys, it is not true. Yes, mhlambe khona abanye abayimisiza imali. But I mean, you're a person now, ngeke ungashaya ijini ngaleso sikhathi and just to unwind because you work so hard. Uthola ukuthi from ekuseni like u6, i-call time yakhe ngo6 noma ngo5 to 6 ntambama. Ngeke mfethu ungafika ekhaya uthi eyazini ake ngishawo yabona iglass eyodwa just to unwind. Or ngishawo umoya ngithi ukuyikhipha or whatever. You know, there's nothing wrong with that. It's just that people have this perception ukuthi actors or these famous people bayayibluwitha imali, of which it's not the thing.
It's true.
Recently, yeah. Recently, Umam Thembi Nyembe passed away. And ukakhulunywa kuthiwa hene kuukuthi nokuthi nan. We guys bakhohle ukuthi uma ubeneyingane.
Yeah.
She had to bring bacon at home. She had to bring isinkwa ekhaya. We guys khona lento leyo ukuthi abantu bengayinaki ukuthi imali isinkwa siyabiza. And if uzothenga every day, leyo into leyo igcinisa imalini, leyo mali leyo masisi ayusihlanganisa yonke igcinisa accumulate ibe imali enganani. Uyayikhokhela esikoleni ingane. Fanele ayigqokise ingane. Angithi uma wakho vela ku TV yindaba ugqoke kanje. Yabo zonke lezi zinto lezo.
That's the perception. We don't know
the
background.
Exactly.
What your guys are earning. You know, we don't know that.
Yes.
TV now. We're on TV like.
We're expecting you to have money.
Yes, of course, and we don't blame you guys. And mophuma futhi fanele ube muhle ngeke ushameni aphume ufaka ibhlu elidabulukile noma yabo on bad days. Uyayizwa leyo. Mina ke personally, oh my gosh, omunye umuntu angaze uthi Nkosi yami bandla, she's going through the most. But no, I'm the type of person or comfortable in their own you know, ngumuntu mawufika ungifika ekhaya ngizongifika amagoda noma isinuphi. Angifaki weave, uyazi uJQ. Angifaki weave, angizoba glamorous, ngifake ama makeup. I'm that type of person. Ngigqoka ama flip flops.
Be comfortable.
Ngisho ngiya mall wesisi.
Ama flops.
Ngisho ngiya mall. Ngisho uyazi uJQ. Ngisho ngiya mall ngigaya eBluff or wherever. Ngiyathose ngithayibo kanje ngizela emascreen. Ngifakele nje. Because I just want to be comfortable. I don't want to be like, oh, finally, it's such a hard work to, yes.
I think the public or the audience put too much pressure on
exactly
on you guys.
And umuntu uzokuthatha isithombe athi hey bo nike nambona shem hayi uyagowa Kanti cha, angigo. It's just that.
being me.
Exactly. You know, mengiya emegasit zathi haw bona le megasit. Hi bo guys, ngumuntu. You know, I think it happened to omunye umama lo actor kwi-Seats. I think she was also on Black Dome. Mom, ngiyakhohlwa igama lakhe liyaqhamuka emqondweni but libuye libaleke. Apparently bamshootha eshop aka Shoprite. But hayibo uyena angithi yeah. On TikTok. And I'm like, what is wrong with Shoprite? Yeah. What is wrong with a normal person going to a supermarket and buying groceries for their families? Uyayizwa leyo nto. Uzofika khona mase phelile imali angithi mase uyangihleba ukuthi we blew it laphana ka kulesa store esibiza kakhulu uyayizwa leyo nto. So abantu need to understand that we are normal people nathi. Angifana nawe buhle ngifana nawe lokhu uzana ukuthi ngiumuntu nginegazi elilodwa. It's just that ama professions ethu ahlukile. Ngivela laphayana mase ngivelile laphayana. You know, and another thing, njengoba dusho to vela episode 1, 2, 3 and 4, it can be ukuthi njengoba dekutshela ukuthi the last gig I did was last year. Izovela this year uzayitshela ukuthi wena hayi ngiyenze this year yabo. Kanti ade ngayiholela nemali yakho nisiphelile. Sengi-embark on another journey, yes.
Yeah, that's also.
So uyangibona laphana and then uthi hey lo uthatha umsebenzi yabantu or uyacikeka. No, umsebenzi ade ngawenza. And because we don't have royalties, we don't get paid in South Africa.
I was about to go to that.
Hence, that's why you find Hence, that's why you find the same people on screen most of the time. And I don't blame them. We're guys to a strike while the iron is hot. So, misavume samiskhathi ngisebenza laphayana nalapha ngisabiza. Ngivumeleni because nami ngenzela umndeni wami, you know. Hayi ngoba nakho ukuthi ngi-selfish. No, I'm not being selfish, but I'm bringing the bacon home.
I'm thinking about what you're saying just now. This thing was I've heard so many times people complaining why ungaqasha amanye aba-actors. So many actors
Excuse me.
Ngoba manje usuyayichaza ngiyayizwa.
Yeah.
But I want us to singene kule ndaba yokuthi the 25% was made with agent yakho.
No,
so,
uSARS.
Can I audition as Nobuhle?
Yes.
Without the agent?
Oh yes, definitely.
So am I going to be taxed 25%?
Oh yes, uSARS akadlala ifika kuwena nje sisi kamfuliwe.
Imag, you said SARS. And then enye kumele iye
we agent.
So right now if ngizela as Nobuhle, I'm going to deal with the SARS kuphela.
Yes, udila no SARS kuphela. Ukhokha bona lo 25%.
So would you advise ukuthi to be under an agent? No, I was male.
Okay.
Which is no, not better, but ngokwakho, since when you are in the industry, ubona kangconywana.
I think ama household names ngoba usuyaziwa. Uthola ukuthi kuzothi no yazini alright athi umbhali athi no kune. I remember Chris Q actually mentioned this on Instagram. Shuguthi sometimes ama writers abhalela for a specific person. Or a specific role. Or wazi kahle ukuthi usibani can fit that role.
Okay.
So mawukuthi uyi household name. For example, a well-known person that I know umbhala athi no ngiyazi ukuthi ngifuna bani or uchannel asho ukuthi ngifuna usibani bani. So mawukuthi vele you're a household name, you can, but I wouldn't advise it. Because agent isizalana, they negotiate the prices for you. I'm just making an example. Kungathiwa kwishow ngithola umsebenzi and daily rate yami mhlambe u-2,000. Mina ushamina ngiyajabula hey ngitholile umsebenzi yabo ngosuku ngizothola u-2,000. Masithi agent no. Ushamina is worth more than u-2 grand, you know. Mhlambe she's worth 5 grand ngosuku. Yabo that's 3,000 ngaphezulu. I'm just making an example.
No, I totally get it.
But ke kuba mnandi mozothola lawo ma roles lawo without an agent. Athize. Yes, akukho kuhle kuza kuwena konke. Uyayizwa no vele uyayizwa le and kubhlungu uzo mase uyabona uthi okay nansi rate yami mase kufika i-paycheck isifika ibag ibani
Futhi mhlambe ilonto ebashaya ama actors noma actresses on like film industry ukuthi mhlambe they don't have like a sustainable stream of income.
Yeah.
Yes.
So because you can't be doing one thing when you're an actor,
Yes.
you
So
can't
you
be
need
doing
to
one thing.
have
You have to have like a multiple
Yeah,
streams of income.
yes, you have to do ezinye izinto ukuze kuzobalance. Asike sithi kuba ngcono manje sekukhona nama endorsements yabo. Uma ukuthi uShamane uthole leyo role leyo and yampophisa yabo. Then ngi-approach a-brand ethi I know Shamane, we'd love to work with you. Sizokunikeza this amount of money mase ngenyanga sokunikeza isamba mase ukuthi ngenyanga yabo uma usenzele lawo ma-clubs ambalwa and then ke usuyathola leyo mali leyo ngenyanga. Hayi lapha kufana uyakwazi ukuphefumula. I remember uLinda actually said, I think she said it on her Instagram stories, esho ukuthi acting is because of your passion. You know, you do it because you love it. And to be quite honest, I do not, and I know it may sound really cliche, but I don't see myself doing anything else apart from acting. Because I've tried office work, oh gosh, I was so miserable, so depressed. Njalo ekuseni, mengivuka ngithi yo ngiyakuleya ndawo. Uyayizwa leyo nto. It wasn't challenging me because I love being with people. I love seeing different people, interacting with people. Ngiwumuntu wabantu. You know, I want to learn lines and, you know, try different characters, study new, different people. Mina, ngiwumuntu uthi down, yabo nje si sit down, silindeni. Ngiyababuka abantu siyakhuluma but ngibuka abantu indlela abahamba ngayo, indlela abayiyona aba-actor ngayo, their facial expressions. I know it's weird, but you know, it fascinates me because nje I find it really interesting. So ngithanda into kanjani. So uma uzongifaka office ungitshela angigqolozela i-laptop from 9 to 5.
And do the same thing.
Yeah, yizwa leyo ngibathi ungifaka kwi-depression. And my mom was like, just try something else.
And some people are depressed, like sitting at these desks in these buildings, these corporate buildings, and earning peanuts.
Yizwa leyo
earning peanuts while you have a passion for something, while you're creative. You have a talent for something, and you have a vision, and you have to listen to all these people, you know, instructing you what to do, day in, day out.
Final push and target. You know, it's very depressing.
Even the ones in the corporate world, but you just don't feel in place. You feel
you don't belong.
That is true.
You
that is.
Feel like we box and you just want to breathe.
Yeah, you're just limited.
This is when you get people resign and you're like, what? You're like, you know what? I am at peace after saying resign. When you may not understand it because
ubuka imali noma ubuka i-profession yakhe. Yes.
I mean, I've been in that position, I don't want to lie. I felt, and I remember when I resigned, I said, you know what, I can't believe I'm doing this, but I'm doing it. And I was like, go by me, like, give it one more month. I was like,
excuse me.
I am suffocating. They're saying it's my year corner. I was feeling as if the minute man and I was like, no, this is not the life for me. You know?
True.
So I totally do understand. Even though when you feel out of place, you are just out of place.
Money is not going to fix that.
Exactly.
I always say, do what you love.
True.
And it will never feel like you know. When I go mic, I feel like, you know what?
You feel alive.
I'm at home.
Yes.
And it makes me, would I be able to do anything else besides? Most they all relate, but I don't think I can imagine I'm gay office. I'm good at it, but I think so I totally understand Motion. I was born in Lapo, and it's just not for you.
I tried it, didn't work for me. But my second passion is okay, what else do I do apart from acting?
Yeah.
I'm also in business. With my mom, we do construction. Events, yeah. But construction mainly, and you're catering, what. Construction, we've got 4G beam, 3 CE, 3 SQ. So I'm going to take you through 4GP is general building, like your houses, ikole, and then Masokubu CE is your civil work. Curbs, retaining walls, all of those things. And then SQ it deals with the fencing.
Right.
Fencing for iskole or whatever, and all of those things. And funny enough, I picked up that you said that what you're passionate about, it connects to yabo umwen. And nagmina as well, being on site, it keeps me alive. Being with abasebenzi, hey, show matota kambanja, and that type of thing. Hey, because my mom is really soft. My mom is so caring.
She's also in construction.
Yes. Mina no sisomsile simtshela uthi ma engathi sayithina awudingeki wena isikhathi siningi because abasebenzi bakho bayazi ukuthi unobubelo kakhulu. Thambile, hayi manje mlungu sacela ukuthi sithathe ikhefu. Manje mlungu sacela avuma. Mina okay nami nginabo ububele but hayi uma wenza kakhulu. Yabazi abasebenzi banjani. But again, yes, yeah. So and time is money. Everywhere, whether it's the entertainment industry or whatever industry, time is money. So most society when ulova ukhona usesayithini imali yangilahlekela oba wena ungicharge ngosuku. I-rate ya bricklayer is 400 and something. So low 400 and something uphume ephaketheni lami wena uzohlala la esayithini ngiyalimala. That's why sathi noma i-day rates manje fanele zizama ukungehlisa. Akube ukuthi umuntu ungicharge per. So mekuthiwa sinezwe izindle engafanele sizenze u4room ngicharge wena ngokuthi u4room ongakhela wona unginyusela wona wenze 1 no 2 no 3 no 4 kuzobe imalini kube isamba ngoba uzobe daily work hayi ngiyalimala. Yeah, it doesn't make sense because wena benefits kakhulu ungafika emsebenzini ubeke izitini ezimbili ezintathu hayi sesishayile isikhathi mlungu bayasazi isikhathi lunch bayasazi isikhathi sokushayisa so
now kodwa uyasazi
yebo nkosi yami
sokushayisa uyalibuka iwasho is okay all right
yes
at o'clock you don't negotiate
usuku usuthi nje ngicela indlela injalo
you don't negotiate
yeah but I think every industry has its challenges but at the same time kuba mnandi because you also feel like a sense of belonging and a sense of